I think that's all. Equipment.
I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
Next time. That's a white fan. Yes.
Imperial business. Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is... I'll water the ground with your blood!
I'm so sorry, bro.
Still here. What do you want me to carry? lead, I'll follow.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Brigands I can handle, but this...
The heck is that? Yes.
That takes care of that.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in your Vaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck. Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth anything in a fight. Good morning.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here. Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever. An order of warrior, and we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time. We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion. We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion.
See you, my dear.
Oh, did you need something? Yes.
Need a ride? All right, then.
There's a nip in the air.
Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth it.
You look strong. Come to your Vasker and be a companion. Too confusing for me. All right then.
Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skjor, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders. Farewell.
Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you. No lollygagging.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. If you wish to hunt with
Greymane or
you need to be
Battleborn?
quick and your eyes quicker.
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal.
Payment, no?
So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn?
I think...
Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Of course. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Have you met my father? Take a look.
Oke, bos, pulang gitu.
Until next time.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
Got some good pieces. I helped my father. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Until next time.
I ain't done nothing. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Then we got nothing more to... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Sure, whatever.
What's up, my friend?
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need. Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
You think the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor and leave it at that. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men. Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters? That'll be the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Never done wrong by me or my kin. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager. What with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgruf's a tough old Nord. He can handle it. Good doing business with you.
still...
Well met, kinsman.
What brings you to the market?
Ah, so it's gold you're after then. You need only ask about it. Plenty of folk in Whiterun with too much fat and gold to be bothered doing anything for themselves. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Grey Men. Our family's been close as kin for generations, but Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their halls, Jorbasker. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Ah, the most important question of all, that one. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda? She'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one. Ah, man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud to count myself among them. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septim. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. Ah, but without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Take a look. Do come back. I'm warning you, back off! I assure you,
Come quietly or taste the Jarl's justice. Stop. In the name of... By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
The fuck, man?
Everything's for sale. On the one hand, but on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated price. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
What the fun is that?
Do come back. You just let me know. Some may call this junk. Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying.
Foolish old woman. If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
Our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorald? Is he
Chops and steaks fit for a
don't talk to me about suffering.
Those green apples you sold me.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I'm sure you could charge double for those and still sell them all within
My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborn, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Tender rack of ribs.
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Hal.
Spend a lot of time
Your
with the
stupid
merchants,
son is
so I
dead.
can learn the merchant's
He
trade.
died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare
He's
from
never
Hulda.
had any reason to deal with those caravans.
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Finest cuts.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
Siap.
About the same as everyone else? They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. Farewell. I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, far as I can tell. And a Nord knows a liar when she sees one. See you. What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman? Are you still working at the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Ophelia? And why shouldn't I? Just because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep. I didn't mean... I'm sorry I asked. There's nothing a man can do that I can't do that. The daughters of this land are just as strong and loyal as its men.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak. Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds. Oh yes, hunting is my great passion. That's why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman down by the main gate. He tends the store, and I've got this stall. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Good hunting.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table. Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
I'm cooking a special breakfast for a friend.
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
I've got a recipe for venison stew that I want to try out.
Fresh baked loaves. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay, that's pretty cool. salt.
Thanks for the business.
Make it quick, there might be a bowl of stand beside of a strong Lord woman.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously. Yes, I haven't got
There's
all
a
day.
rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right. Come
Staying
to
up,
chat with
be glad you're
Huh?
here in the city and not out in Riverwood.
My friend Maven.
Or
and
sons
I.
don't even have a ward.
Have you met Maven?
Staying safe,
In
I
Oh
hope.
my god.
We know
Are you
our
married?
places.
You look the type.
Know
Make
the
sure you
place
treat
right
your
now.
wife with the respect she deserves.
Okay, thank you. Go first.
Those two at it again? Come on now. Get it. Watch the footwork. Keep your balance.
Nice!
Get him! Just keep swinging.
Going to enjoy killing you.
I'll see you burn. That's all you've got? Filthy noir.
You're pathetic! Give up while you still can!
What kind of weapon do you prefer? I like this.
Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you.
Yes, you're very fond of saying
When the
that.
Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion, they shamed us all.
I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I forgot. We're the best damn fighters in Skyrim. At least, some of us are. A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The companions let me fight for gold, and so I fight. In charge of what? I'm in charge of me, and you're in charge of you. If you're looking to join up, Kodlak's the one to be talking to. All right, then.
What the heck is Kodlak?
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace. I'm here to help. The companions are my family. We fight so that Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands. Until next time.
What do you want from me now?
Ah, fresh blood. Why would you even come to Jorvaska without knowing what we stand for? This is not play acting here. We are the true spirit of Skyrim. Honor is in our blood, death in our hearts. Yes, sirrah. Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory. Soon enough, it'll be me. In the meanwhile, the Circle handles our daily routine, and Kodlak advises them as Harbinger. Safe travels.
Thinking I need to train some more.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. And we've done as much as we can to prepare for that. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than he's bargained for. I think. To hear Vignar tell it, we're a bunch of layabouts and useless whiners who used to know how to fight. But he thinks everything used to be better. I, for one, would trust any companion with my life. Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignar. He took me in when I was having a tough time and... well, I owe him. Farewell, sir.
Next one. Thank you. siapkan.
I haven't
I'm
seen...
just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
What do you want? One day when you and I are on the circle, we could change how things are run around here.
I don't think that's how the circle works.
They're lording it over us all the time, though.
Young warriors are smart to listen to older ones. They've lived.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our hall. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye. Not here. Out in the yard. Come on.
Let's go.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
Here to be a companion? Well, they just let me in, so there's probably no more room.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
I've got a bad. Never should have come here. Take a look at it. Looks
There you go.
Can't you just tell me the grip is bad?
Damn you. Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
So that's that.
This is a place for warriors.
What is it now?
What brings you here?
There are always good reasons to fight. I just wish this war had them. Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword. You'll hear some of the brighter faces around here talk about honor and glory. I've got nothing against it, but for me, the promise of coin is what feeds my blade. Wherever someone in Skyrim doesn't feel up to defending their own honor, we'll take up their burden. To hear Farkas tell it, our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jürgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect. Good day.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the Companions. Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel. Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own. Every woman, her own. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me. That's a good man. Got a lot of steel to shape. The Skyforge? Aye, my clan fathers have worked it since the first Greymanes came to Whiterun. Skyforge steel is all the Companions will use, for good reason. You blind, boy? I'm a blacksmith. Any halfwit could see that. Gods be praised. By Izmir's beard, I ain't one for humor. You know who the Companions are, so quit your asking. Why? Who says I have to be? Skyforge steel is my art and honor. The Companions need the best, so they come to me. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's me. this, and this.
Hmm? Gods be praised. We done?
Okay, we're done.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around. I had a bad time a few years back. I turned to drink. Vignar, he wouldn't let me stay weak.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
I suppose you have another question. You're a talkative one, aren't you? Good day.
Hey. Where's I? Okay, she's there.
Are you prepared for tonight's hunt?
I've been thinking we need to be more discreet.
There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
You know the old man doesn't like it. Let's just not be too obvious. If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here. I'm waiting.
Like to tease me, but
I'll take my leave then.
They challenge us to be
all right then.
Huh?
Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes.
Still here. You go on ahead.
This could be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Thank you, Farkas, friend.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand? Try not to get carried away. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
If the Circle vouches for you, I'm sworn to respect their judgment. But that doesn't mean I like it. I can. It might save your life. So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots. Just because you've been accepted here so quickly, don't think I'm gonna help you rise any faster. Fight well, don't be a lout, and you'll be fine. You don't need my help.
Okay.
Until next time. Oh, it's you.
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind. It means when I have troubles, I always have someone on my side. We have shield siblings to keep our backs as dangerous as our fronts, I think. Yeah.
I never thought they would actually let me join the Companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right? Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind.
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes. Oh, so much. This group, this family, this band. This is the best thing I've ever been a part of. The oldest fighting group in Skyrim, and nothing but glory from Ysgramor's day to our own. To be counted in that line is a bit of immortality. Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have that much. Farewell. Hmm?
We heading out? Let's get going.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts. Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like. My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
ascended, and the 8 became 9. You walked among... You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward! Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, our greatest hero, not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. But you were once man, aye, and as man you said, "Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown." For not the north, where my bread is long winter. I breathe now.
I will search and I'll reach you.